Hello and welcome back to the Cogs. I'll save you the long-winded preamble. Where we cut is almost exactly where we are. All I've done is add a ruby of shock to the shuriken that may well have saved our bacon in the last one, because otherwise I can't quite work out how we were going to dispose of that nasty red named Wraith, Forge Wraith. I think as well those things are having the 100% fortification, aren't they? So our bird attacks will have been well used against those to be able to give us a chance of some more crits, although our shuriken will only be critting on a 20 anyway. Thanks very much Snowstar for refusing to make an appearance at the end of the Sorodusk chain. So, hopefully in this one we won't be needing the shuriken. It was ironic that just as I'd finished mentioning how little and how insignificant the shuriken side of things was for our build, we ran across a situation where without it I think we'd have been in pretty deep doo-doo. So every now and again those things do rear their heads. Get the old deadly instinct on. And let's make good use of our bird attack. Let's get some AoE in here. Heal. It's one thing I'd like to improve on if I can, the frequency with which I chuck the healing strike in there. I'm not happy with kind of getting carried away on the offensive side and not remembering to replace my golden greaves since the last quest. So it really is a cut and paste from the last one. The dogs have been walked, fed, they are sleeping peacefully, so we should be good to go. Let's go for the big bird attack, blinding. We did get the Reaper there as well, which I didn't even notice. Get the heal in there. Blind again the Reaper, yes, got him with both bird attacks. Second helping of the AoE thing. I'm guessing the bird attack may come in very handy against these things, because aren't they 100% fought as well? So anyone I can hit with the bird is going to really save us from chipping them all down. And bird AoE should be very helpful against these. I mean, these zombie things, are they all... I think they're all classed as that as well, aren't they? I guess we're going to have to get stuck in. Healing. Come on, healing. For some reason the healing wouldn't go, and now we're in real trouble. Healing hand. Yeah, the red crowns made a mess of us there, didn't they? Got more coming. Healing. Blinding. Come on. We're in trouble again. I missed the heal. Yeah, this is bad times. Both healing hands have gone. I thought I'd only used one. Can we get a heal? Just about. But we're only healing from one. I'm making a mess. But that is another example of the melee getting pounded on when having to go in, obviously, melee range. A ranged or a caster would have typically dropped a big bomb on those things, maybe not even entered the room, and been relatively, if not completely safe, while doing terrible damage, whereas we had to go in range to do our damage, and we paid a heavy price for it. Wonder if I can get a second. Yeah, since the cooldown on the light hit doubled, it's become more clunky to use as a healing key finisher. The Fists of Light was great for that. This is a bit more of a bind, but it does still do the job. It just breaks the flow of the game a little bit for my liking. Bird attack. We didn't get... Oh, we did get the Fear Reaper with the bird attack. That's nice. Healing, healing. Come on. Yes, nice.
You feel a chill in the air.
Those of you who've played with the bear party will know I have to be constantly reminded of certain things. In this case, I would ask you repeatedly to remind me to chuck in the heal. I must have a thing with healing because on my caster druid, who is a prodigious healer, I just never seem to remember to click the damn heal button. Got the Reaper blinded again with the AoE bird attack. That was good. Send the healing. Yes. Now, can we send the bird against those nasty... I missed him. Tried to get the healing. Can we get it in against this one? Bird attack against the big crown thing. Yeah, good stuff. Not too bad. Room for improvement. Shall we pause at this shrine just to get those hands back? That could be a bit of a lifesaver, couldn't it? Now this guy in the end room, he can really be a problem, can't he? Our crowd control should work against the shambling things, but the guy in the middle, although we can reduce his fortification, he can reduce us to 0 charisma in maybe one shot, I think. So we're going to have to be careful with that. Or lucky, one or the other. Now if we do get seriously damaged, we've... yeah, 70% for Scrolls of Resto. If I could flick that on, we'd have 85, although I'll never have the presence of mind to do that in the middle of a fight. So 70 for Scroll of Resto, and it's not telling me how much for that. Does that mean it's 100? I guess maybe so. Now, I've got to check for Reapers in and around the mushrooms on the sides here, because there's so often there can be one lurking there. Let's go for the blinding strike on the two thingies. I don't think we got them. Try and get rid of these first. I'm not sure if that's the best strategy, but we're going for it. Healing, healing, healing. Still didn't hit with the healing. I think it's because I've got left mouse button pressed down all the time. Okay, you sir, bird. So we've removed this fort. I'm going to just stand him up and go for it here. I'm not putting any dodge bonus on because I don't think he uses physical attacks. Beautiful, beautiful. Thanks for letting us live. Okay, some armor for Brian. Ooh, almost did the cardinal sin, recalling with the quest unfinished. You've got to kill these mushroom things for those of you who haven't done the quest. I just noticed when it said recall instead of finish. It wouldn't have been the first time I'd done that. Okay, happy days. It would help if the chest wouldn't appear until the quest is complete. But you can't have everything. So all in all, not bad. I need to get better with the healing strike. We need to be doing it more often and with more people being hit by it, because otherwise we're not going to survive some of these tougher encounters. I dread to think how this one with these Forge Wraiths is going to go. Is this the next one? Well, that's going to be terrible. But at least we'll have the Fire Shield Cold to help us. But we just won't. We'll just have to keep using the heal Is it this one? The abandoned office? Oh god, yeah. We don't have another team member to activate the cannons and provide a distraction, so we're going to end up having to take these on, aren't we? And these security drones are no fun either. Could I be any more negative if I tried? Come on, let's have a wave of positive energy. If we're gonna die, we're gonna die, but let's at least die trying. Are we down for the optional as well, people? That'll be a test, won't it? Okay, come on, let's get stuck in. We don't like these little single targets. I'll try the bird. I don't know how much good it's going to be. Is there another one somewhere? Yeah. Nice job. Okay. Oh, healing. Nice. This one's for you, Mikey. Another quest in which there are very few boxes to break, so I will join in on that side of things here. I was wondering if the incinerating wave might burn away the purple gloop that they throw on the floor, those things. I don't think it did. Oh, I got the remnants, okay. Oh, that could be dangerous. Bird attacks, anybody? I think it did. I think it did. Well done. Old Crystal Owl. Very nice. That thing just stopped in its tracks. Red crown. Happy days. And there's quite a few things up there, aren't there? Let's not go into this idly. AoE maybe? Yeah, good. Bird attack for you for your fortification. Nice. Ended with a crit there, I think. Now, this is where we're going to have to cheat and use the wave, isn't it? Can we do it again? I don't want to go anywhere near those buggers. Or I bet if we just went next to them, we could just blow them all up and it wouldn't matter, would it? Anyway, job done. Right, I said we were going brave pants on. We're going for the optional. Let's have it. Bird in first for the fort. Keep the healing things going in. I want to see some crits here, people. Come on. Big numbers. Maybe he's got more than 100. Oh no, I saw a crit there. No, no you don't. No you don't. Give us some healing, you. Healers, come on. Okay. Well, he never looked like killing us. I'm a bit disappointed with the time it took us to kill him. But still, to the victors, the spoils. I can hear some noise out there. What's going on? There's something's shooting. Where? What? Oh! Okay. Well, you lot can just stay in there. I don't even know what this is. What is it? Some kind of an extra optional, is it? Anyway, you're not coming out. Somebody tell me what that dodgy looking room is. I'm not getting shot to pieces on YouTube, at least not by you folks. We'll probably get shot to pieces by this lot now. If somebody's got a plan, my plan tends to be with the druid, stick at the door and hammer them with cold stuff as they come out. I can't generally tend to pull all three things together. Fire shield cold would definitely be a good plan. So would that. I don't even know if we can get a couple of these before it all starts to kick off. I think I better just get out of here, hadn't I? Try and get them in ones and twos, maybe. Keep the heals going. Bird attack, maybe. Would that help? Can they be blinded? Yeah, I think they can. Heal. Keep the heals coming. Come on. Now the fire side of things won't hurt them, but the other one, the force will. So that was a mistake, not chucking that in. Now I think they stay in the room until I invite them out, so that'll give me a chance to... Oh, come on. We can't be classed as still in combat here, can we? Give me a chance to use the healing key. I think it's going to say I'm still in combat. I can't see the bird. Yeah. Oh, you bugger. Put the fire shield back on. I knew this was going to be a toughie. It's not telling me an activation chance, and yet we're failing. Okay, glasses on. I would guess it's reasonably close to 100 if the restoration is 85 with those glasses and the fire shield is lower than that, or less difficult to activate than that. Yeah, we're still classed as being in combat. It's just because those are... If I retreat like miles away, can I get the... out of combat then? Can I get the bird to drop back down and get some proper healing here? I don't think I can I? No, no cheating here. Yeah, we've just got the two uses of the hands. I don't quite know what's the best to do, whether I should try and grab those guns. Maybe I could tempt them out with the shuriken and run in and do the guns and try and take the heat off us, because otherwise I'm not quite sure how we're going to do this. Oh God, dungeon alert as well. Can we just run past them here with the abundant step? Oh crud, no, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We're going to end up dying. I haven't got the fire shield on, have I? Okay. Bird strike. Healing. Come on. If we're gonna die, at least go down fighting. Healing, healing. Come on. Hurt him. Bird attack. Yes, yes. We outlasted the buggers. Well done. Well done. Now, can we have an out of combat now? No. So there's no point going in there trying to do the levers. So I guess we just invite them out and try that again. Get ready on the heal, on the bird strike. Get them all around us. Bird strike first. Healing strike. Double strike. Go on, punish them. And again. Heal, heal. Yes, people. I sent the bird in to total that last one. We're still not dead. You say one thing for this little guy. He dies hard, doesn't he? Can we get the thing back on again? Nice. Okay, we've got two uses of hands. Remember the heal thing. I have a feeling he's just gonna smash us with his big attack and just... it's gonna be all over, but we're gonna try. Go on, bird. Keep healing us. Come on. Maybe I can dodge the big attack when it comes. Oh, hello, mister. Send the heals in. Come on, we've got this. We've got this. Did we? I think. Whoa, 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 whoa! I think we might. I think it might have given an evasion against the big attack. Go on, go on. Hurt him. Yes, yes. Beautiful.
Lurking outside in the distance.
Dancing on the tables. I did that once in a nightclub in my younger days. I'm not proud of it. Oh, now we've got to pull the levers.
You've activated the main fire cannons. That should help protect the area.
Okay. On we go. This will likely have been a hard-earned saga reward if we can get it. At least I've waited until the quest is finished this time before trying to recall. I'm quite pleased with that. I felt sure we were going to die at some stage there. Just not be able to... That's the thing. Actually, it's a little bit like... well, I suppose it's the game in general. Whenever you get something that is outstripping your ability to heal, be that through positive energy spells or temp hit points, or in this case a sort of a healing strike, you're going to be in trouble, aren't you? I was going to say that we had similar situations with Purple's Warlock build. Generally speaking, he was kind of untouchable, but as the Legendary Reaper levels went up, things would appear that began to outstrip his ability to replenish his temp hit points, and then they started hitting home, exposing his lack of actual healing. And that's when you need the help of a team around you. And this is where yet another area where we're super glad we've got the imbue on the weapon, because we start with some ooze here.
A familiar sound reverberates throughout the city.
Does the blind work on the ooze? That might not, but the fort removal should. Yeah, we're doing some crits there, I think. Come on, what's going on here? Miss, 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 miss. Okay. Right. I think for the... I don't really fancy going in there, so we'll just invite them in. Are you still alive? And now let's go carefully from group to group if we can, using the bird to help us where we can. These little ones and twos quite suits us with the bird. We can just pick one out and have two others come and nosy into our business. Tried to knock that one down. I don't know what happened there. Let's go for the AoE blind. Got the Reaper. The Reaper was good enough to wait for us. Always appreciated. Hunting bird on the big muscly guy. I Sent the bird after both of those. I don't think it worked against the big one. We're almost there. Okay.
But found no sign of the scavenged arcane assistant. Follow the goblin that ran off. He makes
Bird AoE maybe? Yeah.
the floor collapses beneath the
Oh! That's as well, we landed in the pool, we'd have taken some heavy damage there. Nice job. Now this is the one of the ones I was citing as an example of where the melee can't do the sort of cheaty thing. The range would go up on here and sit completely invulnerable to the thing, but we're going to get taken to the cleaners by it if we're not careful. Send the bird down for the fort removal. Try not to let it burp on us. I'm not brave enough to check if we are critting it. We should be. We've removed its some of its fortification. I think it died to a crit or a heavy shot, if not.
Scavenger steps through to retrieve her device. You've returned the missing arcane assistant to the gnome scavenger.
Okay, that was pretty good. What do we have left? I think there are just 2 left, aren't there?
We heard shouts from outside. Everyone in the workshop rushed out, desperate to escape. Once we got outside, it was impossible to recognize anything. There was fire and wreckage everywhere.
Now,
This
normally,
friend Aura at first,
I
but
would have said
we
this
lost
was
her
one of the
long
easier
smoke.
ones, but
I saw one of the men in
with a
robes
melee I just never know what kind of challenges are awaiting. There could be something I consider relatively simple on a castery build, which I'm used to, that turns into a bit of a nightmare when a poor melee has to face it. So I guess we'll see by doing. Definitely want fire shield cold on here to start with, because we have a load of fire creatures followed by a load of colder ones.
Railton's disappearance could only mean trouble.
Bird on the big one. Oh, what's happened? We've no staff.
Now running cold while you're at it.
I was using scrolls, so I had no staff selected. Silly boy. Use the bird. We blinded that red crown. Could have been really nasty. Managed to get them blinded, so that's pretty good. Still landed in the lava. Well done, me. Can we use the blinding bird? No, it's just coming off cooldown. Should have used the bird more. These things are immune to my crits otherwise. Note to self. Come on then. Oh, Reaper. I'm going to wait till the Reaper closes, then bird AoE. Try for the blind. I think we got it. Healing. Get rid of that damn Reaper if we can. He did hit us, but not soon enough to matter. Let's get the scroll back on. Can I blind this lot? That would be nice if we could. Send the heal in, you muppet. Go on. Yes, nice heal. Knock him down. I tried to knock him down, couldn't get him. Bird attacks on these flickering flames, yeah, they make a difference. They do make a difference. Look at that, chunked away once you hit him with the bird. Now we need the opposite, the fire hot, because it's all cold creatures, I think, from here on in. And we're going to have another problem as well. We're going to have to tempt these people in. Hit him with the bird. Nice job. Let's do that again. Tempt the next lot in. So situationally, the shuriken can be useful for pulling things in. And as you saw there, the fire from the candle imbue did trigger on the shuriken shot as well. Although they haven't moved, have they? Okay. Are you not going to move? Oh, I think I'm going to come off worse in that duel, aren't I? I might end up having to go down there if they're not moving. Okay. Sugar. Bird. Bird on the flenser, please. I think we got him. Heal. Bird again. I think the bird contained that boss rather nicely. Now we've got another one coming. Let's get the shield back up.
Wilton stands before you, entombed in a sheet of ice.
Now what can we do here?
No
Can
doubt the
we...
creatures you've encountered are the culprits. But how did those
Do we need to... Shall we
monstrosities
tempt them
end
or
up
shall we
down
just
here?
go straight for it? No, I think we need to be a bit more strategic here. Bird. I think they're all blinded. Nice job, bird. You get him, Crystal, you get him. Okay, we're okay on the fire protection thing. Send it in. Get some healing going. You could have a bird, couldn't you? Go on, do it. Yes, yes, yes. We're not really sure what we need now, hot or cold, because there's some of both. We do need the hunting bird against the boss. Get some healing going. Heal. Oh, AoE blind, quick. Hopefully we blinded both Reapers. Bird, bird, yes. Nice job. So yes, that AoE coordinated strike, it's the fourth tier in the falconry tree. That does come in handy in an oh shit moment. Blind everything, including the Reapers, because as you saw, they came down in the middle of a pile of stuff, so I had little chance of targeting them individually. But the AoE blind just gave me that leeway I needed to hopefully put them off a little bit. It's not a hold, but it does help.
Feel warmth seeping back into the cave, a sign that things are returning to normal.
One to go, people, and it's the one I struggled with most when I first came to this little chain. I spent at least half an hour in this one in a fruitless search for the way through to the end. We take your fort away. Nice. We can create anything with a bird in tow. Yeah, I spent a good half hour in here messing about trying to find the path through. Couldn't do it, but I did. So I ended up missing it out more often than not when I was doing this chain. First of all, I actually struggled to find the entrance to this quest because it's not immediately obvious. You look at the map and then you kind of go to the end of this little section here and then you see the entrance is there. So it's not immediately obvious there's even something in here to go to, with it being so dark. So I passed within yards of it without ever actually finding it.
You expected to find Forge personnel hard at work in this wing. Instead, you see an old woman pacing back and forth while muttering to herself.
I'm thinking about it now. It is actually fairly linear.
You need to track them down.
There are two different paths through depending on which door is open at the start, and the paths that are blocked off once you get inside the maze of pipes kind of guides you the way it wants you to go.
This cavern is bare aside from two circular doors, one of which stands open. You'll have to navigate the forge by using the pipe system.
Now again we're going to run into this issue of the ranged and casters are much better off than the melee in this quest, because sometimes you can stand inside the pipes and blow the hell out of whatever's inside the rooms, the objective rooms, whereas as a melee we're going to have to go in there and get stuck in.
Patrol the pipes. It looks like the lost students have triggered
I'll
the
try leading with the bird as often as I can. Oh! Because I'm guessing a lot of this stuff should be fortified against our attacks, so leading with the bird will be good. And let's not forget to heal. Come on, get rid of that thing, yes. Bird. Yeah, as soon as we throw the bird in, these constructy, mechanical type stuff, they become a lot more pliable.
teleport the hapless student back to the entrance.
I think in this one we're going down here, aren't we? And we've got a load of stuff coming. Can we have our damage reduction boot? Oh! As soon as I see a Reaper, it's the blind AoE. Heal. Missed it. Another Reaper. Bird. Got him blinded as well. Okay, now I should have been using that far sooner. Lots of things. Get the incinerating wave in. But we didn't do too bad there. In the survival stakes. Let's try leading with a heal. Next time. Oh, okay, as promised. Led with the heal. Come on, heal. Oh, what we're doing here, people. Either wrong keys or things aren't working. Now we've got a heal here. Oh, I can just press it, can't I? Even if it gets affected by the Reaper nerf, it doesn't matter. We've got enough. I think we can conclude, Mike, there's a few quests here in the Cogs where you only have to break a few boxes for the bonus, so I've gone for it this time around. I think we're going through there, aren't we? did try the bird, and we did crit it to finish, so I don't know if those things are fortified or not, but okay, am I still going the right way here? I've no idea now. Yeah, we're going the right way. So yes, this is a classic example. A caster or a ranged would stay here in the pipe, and we can't do it. I'm wondering if the AoE bird attack there takes off everybody's fort that was in range. If that's the case, that would be great. Get the healing, you muppet. Yes. Another heal. Nice. Another heal. Go. Yeah. Looks like I remember the heals when the heat's gone out of the engagement.
The back wall hums with energy from the Caneth crystals used to power the facility, but a thin trail of smoke points to a system malfunction. You teleport the hapless student back to the entrance.
Okay. You can hear one of the dogs having his lunch in the background. Apologies for that. Get out of the way of the famine reaper. Now, as soon as he turns up, put the shield thing back on as well. Go in with the heals. Yes, I think we got a double out of that. Nice shot. So the purple thing we need to come back to. Right, okay. Lead with the ray. Send the heal in. Nice.
Dane tells you that the last student was taken captive by Forge security and brought to a holding cell. You'll have to go there to resolve the
Okay.
situation. You teleport the hapless student back to the entrance.
Oh, we've done this one already, haven't we?
You fall down a chute and tumble out of a maze of pipes.
Note to self to empty the damn collectibles bag.
A massive shield guardian protects
Okay,
the holding
let's get ourselves ready, people. We're going to need the dodge thing here.
post, he cries. I knew they'd send somebody. It's not what it looks
Try and send the incineration thing in the middle of it all.
Emanates from the shield guardian. Intruder. Power system.
Bird attack, because they're all going to have fortification. This lot. Heal, heal. Try to use the boost to get out of the way of all that stuff. Oh, there's a red crown. That's what's knackering us up, isn't it? Come on. Too many red crowns. Send the heals in. Now we've got you, muppet. Bird, just to make sure he's been de-fortified. Gradually just chip away at him, I guess. Can we see a crit? Doesn't look like it, does it? Oh yes, finished him with one.
Guardian into a pile of debris.
Happy days. So your answer, for those of you who were wondering how he would go on in Sharn, he certainly hasn't gone crushing everything, but he's not a multi-life character, and he doesn't have the amazing gear, but he's doing all right. So I'm more than pleased with that. I just thought that the energy criticals which he's having to use as a melee, you would always use enchant weapon. We don't have that. It's helping a little bit the incinerating wave to crit. As we can see,
The barrier
his
vanished.
fire is 23, so it's actually not that bad.
Quickly, Chance says. Unlock the security door so I can get out of here. Careful though. Pulling the wrong lever will
Happy
send you
days.
flames. The final
So we're almost to 18 and the cauldron enhancement.
And escape before he gets you into any more trouble.
In fact, the
Teleport the hapless student back to the
saga
entrance.
bonus will almost take us there on its own, I think. Although I'm not sure I want to take it straight away. I think I might want to have a go at the level 15s in the Moorgrave quad, because I always seem to forget about those. I think I'll do that before we take 18 this time around. And maybe I will take up the suggestion one of you had, and instead of going straight into the Borderlands and maybe getting slaughtered, as we tend to do, when we reach 20 I might try see if I can learn a few of the new Vecna quests, which I've only stepped into 3. The others I don't know at all, but I do know there are quite a few Runarm cannons to be found in those, and we're going to be needing something, I think, beyond level 10. I don't have anything from 10 until maybe 20s, somewhere in mid-epic to use as a Runarm. I would like an electric one, because that's obviously the spell area that he'll be invested in. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see and make do with what we can find. Right, that'll be all for this one. I'm quite pleased with how we've gone on. Yes, we had a bit of a bumpy ride in places, but we showed we can be survivable and dish it out against a group. And bear in mind as well that, alright, we haven't been killing that quickly, but we're quite hard to kill ourselves, bearing in mind we were in the middle of the mess most of the time, and still looking pretty good doing it. And the secret to most of that is the crowd control, the blinding crowd control we have with the bird, just taking the edge off some of the nastier opponents. So that's been well worth it, at least in my opinion. I do tend to save that coordinated strike for when something nasty comes up, or a difficult situation with maybe more than one something nasty, like we had a couple of Reapers on occasion as part of a group, and it does work very well in those situations. Okay, that'll be all for this one. Thank you very much as always for looking, and I will speak to you soon. Take care.